Hello, and welcome to Brief Broadcast Breakdown on Minutetherapy. Today, we embark on a chilling journey through the twisted corridors of American Horror Story. Not long ago, this series was referred to me as an entertaining watch, and I was told that I enjoy it because I'm a large fan of anthologies like Black Mirror. With my curiosity piqued, I decided to dive into the enigmatic world that Ryan Murphy and Brad Falchuk created. From the eerie beginnings of Murder House to the shocking twists of the most recent season, I've watched it all, and I've been captivated by every dark tale and complex character. With the second half of Season 12 on the horizon, I've decided to take you all with me as I revisit the anthology, one season at a time. Each week, we'll explore a new chapter of this macabre tapestry, dissecting its themes, characters, and the unforgettable stories that have redefined television horror. Our journey begins at the very place it all started, Murder House, a season that not only set the stage for an iconic series, but also transformed the landscape of horror on TV. Join me as we uncover the secrets hidden within the walls of Murder House, analyze the twisted narratives, and pay homage to the characters who've haunted our dreams. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to the series, there's always something more to discover in the world of American Horror Story. So, let's dive in together and explore the darkness that lies within. Every story has a beginning, and the tale of Murder House is rooted deep within the walls of a seemingly idyllic mansion in Los Angeles. But this is no sanctuary. It's a prison, ensnaring the souls of those who dare cross its threshold. The house, with its Victorian architecture, whispers tales of horror and heartbreak, each room a chapter, each ghost a narrator of the mansion's sordid past. As we traverse the history of this ominous abode, we learn of its construction in 1922 by a doctor whose ambitions led to unspeakable horrors. Over the decades, the house has become a magnet for tragedy, drawing in those touched by darkness, only to trap them in its eternal embrace. The Murder House is more than a setting. It's a symbol of the cycles of violence and despair that haunt the human psyche, reflecting societal fears of the unknown, the unspoken, and the unforgiven. The mansion's allure is undeniable, with its grandeur and mystery beckoning to those seeking a fresh start. Enter the Harmon family, who, oblivious to the house's dark history, are drawn into its web. The Murder House becomes a crucible for their fears, desires, and secrets, challenging them to confront their own ghosts, both literal and metaphorical. But the Murder House is more than a backdrop for the Harmon story. It's a living, breathing entity, with each creak and moan a testament to its tortured existence. It stands as a character in its own right, a keeper of secrets, and a mirror to the soul, compelling us to look deeper into the darkness that resides within us all. In the heart of Murder House lies a web of characters, each bound by their desires, fears, and the house's malevolent grip. The Harmon family, Vivian, Ben, and their daughter Violet, embark on a journey fraught with emotional turmoil, as their attempt to rebuild their lives unveils the fragmented pieces of their own existence. Vivian Harmon, grappling with betrayal and loss, finds herself in a house that echoes her deepest fears. Her strength is tested by the supernatural, challenging her notions of reality and pushing her to the brink of what one can endure for the sake of family. Ben Harmon, a man caught in the throes of guilt and redemption, seeks to mend the fractures within his family. Yet the house, a mirror to his own failings, ensnares him in a cycle of temptation and revelation, revealing the complexity of seeking forgiveness in a place that never forgets. Violet, the soul of the Harmon family, navigates the tumultuous waters of adolescence against the backdrop of the paranormal. Her journey is one of self-discovery, love, and ultimately confronting the stark reality of her existence within the confines of her house. Among the spectral inhabitants, Tate Langdon stands as a figure both tragic and terrifying. His twisted love for Violet and his quest for redemption are a reflection of the house's own dichotomy, a place of refuge and a prison of remorse. Constance Langdon, the matriarch of tragedy, weaves through the narrative as both antagonist and victim. Her desires for love and legacy are as intertwined with the house as her own twisted morality, making her a captivating embodiment of the human capacity for both nature and destruction. These characters, with their flaws and yearnings, are the beating heart of Murder House. Their stories are not just tales of horror, but of profound human emotion, each seeking light within the darkness, each echoing the eternal question of what it means to be truly haunted. by the past, by love, and by the unyielding desire for redemption. Murder House transcends the traditional boundaries of horror, weaving a rich tapestry of themes that resonate deeply with the human condition. At its core, the season explores the complexities of identity, the consequences of our actions, and the universal search for belonging and redemption. Infidelity and betrayal serve as catalysts for much of the season's turmoil, reflecting the fragility of trust and the pain of betrayal. Yet, it's within this darkness that Murder House also explores the capacity for forgiveness and the arduous path toward healing. Loss and grief are everywhere, haunting the living as much as they do the spirits within the house. The Harmon family's journey is a poignant exploration of how we cope with loss, how it shapes us, and the ways we seek connection in the aftermath of tragedy. Identity is another critical theme, as characters grapple with who they are and who they're meant to be. The house, a chameleon of sorts, mirrors their struggles, challenging them to confront their deepest fears and desires. Lastly, Murder House delves into the theme of societal fears, xenophobia, homophobia, and the stigmatization of mental health. It holds up a mirror to the audience, asking us to reflect on our own prejudices and the societal constructs that shape our perceptions of normalcy and morality. Through its exploration of these themes, Murder House does more than scare. It questions, it reflects, and it connects. It's a testament to the power of horror as a genre to delve into the depths of the human psyche, examining what truly terrifies us and why. Within the eerie confines of Murder House, symbolism serves as a key narrative device, enriching the story with layers of meaning that extend far beyond the surface. From the architecture of the house itself to the objects and motifs that recur throughout the season, each element is imbued with significance, offering insights into the characters' psyches and thematic undercurrents of the series. The Murder House is more than a setting. It's a metaphor for the inescapable nature of past sins and the cyclical patterns of behavior that haunt families across generations. Its doors and windows, often seen opening and closing on their own, symbolize the thin veil between the living and the dead, between reality and the supernatural. The Rubberman suit, an iconic symbol of the season, represents the hidden desires and dark secrets that we cloak ourselves in, fearing the judgment of the outside world. It's a haunting manifestation of the character's inner turmoil, embodying the duality of human nature, the visible self versus the hidden self. Mirrors throughout Murder House serve as a motif for self-reflection and transformation. They confront characters with the truth of their actions and the aspects of themselves they wish to ignore, acting as gateways to personal revelation, and in some cases, to the spectral world that overlaps with the living. Photographs and paintings scattered across the house capture moments frozen in time, echoing the theme of memory and the desire to preserve the past. They remind us of the house's long history of tragedy and the weight of legacy each new inhabitant must bear. These symbols, woven into the fabric of Murder House, create a rich tapestry of storytelling that invites viewers to look beyond the horror and delve into the psychological and thematic depths of the series. They remind us that every element, no matter how small, carries weight and meaning, contributing to the hauntingly beautiful narrative that defines American Horror Story. As we reflect on the shadows and secrets of Murder House, it's clear that its legacy extends far beyond the confines of its haunting walls. The first season of American Horror Story not only redefined the parameters of televised horror, but also left an indelible mark on popular culture, challenging viewers to confront their deepest fears while exploring the complexities of human nature. In closing, American Horror Story Murder House stands as a monument to the genre's ability to explore the darkest corners of the human condition. It reminds us that horror is not just about fear, but about the stories we tell to make sense of our world, to confront our ghosts, both real and imagined. As we leave the Murder House behind, its stories linger, a haunting reminder of the power of television to unsettle, to question, and to captivate. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Chilling Quarters Murder House, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Minutetherapy for more brief broadcast breakdowns. Your thoughts and theories enrich our discussions, so leave a comment below with your take on Murder House, your favorite moments, or what you hope to see in future analyses. And stay tuned. Our exploration of American Horror Story anthology continues with Asylum. Will it chill you to the bone or warm your heart with its dark tales? Join us next time to find out. Until then, keep the conversation alive and the stories haunting. Thank you for watching Brief Broadcast Breakdown on Minutetherapy.